Want to know the best restaurant in Broken Hill? Listen in. A town where there are rarely many cars in the main street. A town where there are huge pubs with rarely many people in them. A town where you will find retail stores the likes of you'll never see anywhere else. And a beautiful town which is overshadowed by a huge slag heap. In the Outback where there are hat trees and bra trees and red roads that lead to nowhere. And would you believe that in this thriving metropolis of Broken Hill, I found one of the best ever restaurants. We are in a side street in Broken Hill. It's not the main drag, but one of the streets off the main drag. You'd probably never walk down here. And this is where we come across the old salt bush at number 1 Oxide Street. It's a fabulous restaurant. You have to book. We tried to get in again later for a second time and it was booked out. But in this little corner restaurant, you will find a modern, chic interior filled with people enjoying themselves. A fabulous menu, very broad, but more of that later. Let's talk about the restaurant ambience first. I really love the Saltbush theme and how they showcased it all through the restaurant right down to the G&T. They brew their own Saltbush gin and it was excellent. That sent me on a bit of an excursion to find Saltbush in the Outback because I wasn't really aware of it before and what it was like, but I absolutely loved recognising it all through our travels. So back to that menu. The menu is really broad and filtered with amazing local native foods and Australian notes. It's a wonderful representation of Australia. Of course, I started with a gin and tonic. Absolutely. But then I'm a little bit of a stickler for a wild mushroom and cheese tart. And this one did not disappoint. It was absolutely beautiful. My partner in crime for the night went with the lemon myrtle barbecue prawn stack with avocado and kipfler. Again, it was outstanding. With the main meal, I kept with my Saltbush theme. And I went with the Saltbush dusted lamb rump, slow roasted, accompanied with honey Shiraz. Now, one of the great things about this restaurant is that they have this lovely open kitchen where you can see the chef working. And towards the end of the night, she comes out and speaks to everybody. Now, Lee came out to have a chat with us just as we were ordering dessert. We ordered the beautiful Petit Pavlova cream chantilly mixed berry compote. Lee asked us if we had ever tasted quandong. It's an Australian native bush tucker, kind of like a wild peach. We hadn't, so she said, I'm going to pop a couple onto your plate just for you to taste. And look, it's things like this that makes a place really special. Needless to say, our plates looked like this at the end. The chef was a wonderful person and really made our night even more special. So in closing, I'd like to say, the Old Saltbush, 100%, is one of the best restaurants I've ever eaten in, and I've eaten all over the world. Thanks for watching Kate. Travel with luxury and style. You're probably just like me. You're not mega rich, you just worked hard all your life. Now you want to travel, and you deserve a little bit of luxury. Find out about all those great little hints and tips. Where to go, what to see, places to stay, and great restaurants. See you next time.